Well, hello there, friends, and welcome to my video. I am Mickey B. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you. And if we have, you know it's always good to see you again. I'm here today with my second Temu haul. Order just came through. I got a few more items that I'd like to share with you. So without further ado, let's jump right into this haul and I'll give you details along the way. Now, the first item that I'm going to share with you today is this selfie stick. If you are an influencer, if you just like taking pictures and you need an assistant, I like to call tripods my assistants because they hold up my camera. Now, what I like about this one is, I thought it was a really neat feature because it makes it so convenient for you. It comes with the instructions and the cord, but it makes it really convenient for you to capture pictures with your phone because it comes out the box like this and it unfolds all the way up like that. And then these two lift up here like that. And you put, this is what holds your phone, and it stretches out to a wider phone if you have a wider phone. And this is a little light, and that's cool because normally they don't have a light on them. And then there's also a little remote control right here that you can take off and use it to hit the button so that your camera will record, or it will either take a picture depending on what setting you have it on. And then you slide it out. It gives you a little length, or height, I should say. So you can sit it down on the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, you can sit it on a nightstand like over there. This is on my knee right here. But you've got a little height that you can adjust it to. And then it also opens at the bottom like this, and it becomes a tripod stand. So you can sit it on the ground and it stabilizes so that you can have a stable picture that you want to take as well. And then once you fold it all the way back down, it just becomes a handheld. So you can carry your phone in your hand with just this, but always have a tripod handy. I thought this was really neat. And let me see, how does the light turn on? Let's see. And there's the little light. Isn't that cool? And that little light makes a difference. So you see, if I put it across me like this, look at how it just lightened me up. I should be using this one actually instead of the one that I'm using. But yeah, that little light makes a difference. So if you need lighting, and this is what the cord is for, to recharge, to keep the light charged up. So this was a great deal. I am going to enjoy using it, and it's going to come in handy for my Dollar Tree walkthroughs when I'm in the store. So if I ever wanted to stop and maybe pick up something and walk towards the camera and have the camera sitting on something stable, I could use this for that. So this I thought was a great buy. This item here is something that I thought was a genius idea, especially for somebody like me who likes to garden. I like to garden in the spring and in the summer when it's not too hot. But these are gardening gloves, and one of them has claws on it, so you can dig in the dirt. So if you are planting flowers and you want to just dig a little hole, but you don't necessarily want to shovel, it kind of looks like some kind of monster hand actually, but they don't come off, these claws, and it's only on one glove as you see. So this is the set. But what I like about it is when you're gardening and you need to just scoop some dirt out, and you don't really want to always have to find a shovel, these are perfect for that. And look at that. Look at a close-up of those. And they're just, you know, they can help you scoop the dirt out, especially if you're doing like a 4-inch pot and you don't need a super deep hole, or you're just moving dirt back in a hole that you just pulled it out of to cover it back up over the plant that you're planting. These are great for that. So I can't wait to use these come spring when it stops raining and the weather is nice enough for me to get out in that garden and start planting and also pulling up weeds. The next item I want to share with you is called the Happy Family Underwear Pouch. Looks like this on the front, looks like that on the back. And this color was called Watermelon Red. And what this is, it is basically a travel pouch for you to put in your underwear and your bras. So it has two zip. Well, first of all, it has a little handle. It opens up. Here's the width. Well, you'll see the full width when you put stuff in it, but this is what it should be. And it's a little pliable. And it says on the sticker, it just says travel. What does that say? It says travel. It's kind of small. Here we go again with the I can't read, but it's very small. But the top of it says travel, has a plane on it. It's got a double zipper. I'm gonna open it up. And then on the inside, it's got 4 pouches here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where you can roll up your underwear and stick a pair of underwear in each of these pouches. And then it has a zip bag in the middle like that. It zips open. So you could put, I don't know, maybe like some tampons or some sanitary napkins in here. You know, obviously whatever you choose. And then you can put your bras in this section. So if you're traveling or just doing a little weekend trip, or for me, what I bought this for was for the gym. When we go to the gym and we take showers there, of course, I like to have a clean underwear and bra to put on after the shower. So that's why I purchased it, to go in my gym bag. And that's what I'll be using it for. So, but of course, I'm sure you can come up with a number of ideas that you could use this for. But that's why I got it for me, in case anybody else would use it for that reason. The next item I want to share with you is another cute little bag. It's in black. And if you saw my last haul, there was a over-the-shoulder or cross-shoulder strap wallet, or a cross-body wallet, I think is what they called it. I'll have that video linked at the end of this one. But this is the one that I got here. It's even smaller and cuter. And if you know me, or if you like me, you don't like carrying big bags, you just like carrying the necessities. It has 3 pouches, 1, 2, and 3. The first one is the small one here in the front. What does it say? Jing Pin. I imagine that's probably the seller's name or the maker's name. But this one, and this one is soft, very soft fabric material. So it's a nice size pocket in the front, which could hold my lip glosses, which I like that idea. And then the second one, it can hold your phone. Let me see, here's my phone case, because I'm recording on my phone now, but here's my case. And it fits in there perfectly. So it can hold my phone here, my lip gloss here, and they all zip up, which I love, because I like secure compartments. And then the last one can hold my money. Oh, see, let me show you this. Inside of here, there's a pocket. So you can slide something in that pocket, and then it's the wider pocket. And then what came out of there was the strap. And this strap is a lot easier to use and adjust than the other one on the wallet. This one is not as rigid as the other one. And so it's one of those easier to adjust ones. See, I can just slide it down, and then it becomes this long. So that's cool. And then clearly they just pop on to the side here. Now I like this one. I think I'm going to use this one more than the other one because it is a little smaller and it's more pliable. So I like that. So this is cute, and I think it was only a couple of dollars. Of course, the prices are going to be on the screen as I pull each item up, along with the description and a picture of what it looked like on the site. So you'll have, I'm sure you've already seen it as I've been showing these items. My code, by the way, is my discount code where you can save 30% off of your entire purchase is JOY9573. And if you download the app on your phone, you can use that code for a second time. And again, it's JOY9573. You get 30% off your entire purchase, and that's in addition to the 90% off that they have right now, going on right now with their spring promotion. Here's the next item that I found or selected. because I forgot to mention, or if I did mention it in the first video. Temu reached out to me and asked me to select certain items so that I could share them with you. So that's what I'm doing. Now this next item is a mug. This is another mug that I got. In my first video, I showed one of the mugs that I got because I couldn't decide which one I would like. So I ended up selecting 4 in total. I've got 2 more coming, which I will show you those hopefully in my next haul. But this one is a straw. It's just called a straw mug. It's similar to the first one. The color is green, and it comes in the package like that. And this one is nice. I like them because they have lids. Anything with a lid that's going to help keep the contents warm or cold, whichever you use this for, is a plus for me. And then it has the lid right here that opens up like that. So you can sip it, and if it's hot, and and I like how you can hear it pops open. And then when I close it, you can hear it'll pop closed. So that's how you know it's sealed tight. So I like that. And it says Kunta on the front in gold. Here's the bottom. And then the lid just lifts off very easily. But it's got a suction, like a plastic band around the lid, so it keeps it spill proof and airtight. This is what it looks like on the inside. And I will put the ounces on the screen, as well as, again, the price and the description. But I like the handle. I like how it feels. Let me check the rim. Oh, and it's a nice thin rim as well. I like thin rimmed cups. I don't like the real thick ones. It just interferes with my sipping action. And that's only if I take the lid off. Of course, if I have the lid on, then none of that really matters. But sometimes I may want to do both. And again, you can use this for coffee, tea, chili, oatmeal, soup, stews. I use cold cereal for my other one because it's so big. The other one that I hauled the first time was 17 ounces. And that was a good size. So if this is the same, 480 milliliters. I think that might be a little less because 17 ounces was 500 milliliters, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see something here. Does it say how many ounces this is? It doesn't say on here, but I'm going to look it up and put it on the screen for you. But I think it's going to be maybe 16 ounces or so, which is a good size. It's a good size. So yeah, I'm going to like this one as well. I can tell already. And it's cute. It's cute. I'm sure they came in other colors. But this is the one that they had available at the time, because remember, the stuff doesn't last long. If you see something you like, you make sure you buy it in that moment. If they tell you that there's only a few left, or a bunch of people have this item in the cart, they're not joking. So if you want something, you don't really have a lot of time to think about it if they're putting those notes on there. And just make sure you check to see if it says out of stock also. So now this next item here is something that I have been waiting for, because I have a huge stack in my room that is waiting for me to use this on. And this is the identity protection stamp. I got it in pink, and it has a little button on there. This little button pops out, and it's a letter opener. It's kind of sharp. It's kind of pointy and sharp. And so that pops open. Pop it back closed. Got to mash the button in, and then you close it. And then the top comes off like this. Very secure. And then there's the stamp that rolls over the address that you want to hide. Let me see if I have one here. Let's see, I have a piece of mail here. Okay. So here's the thing, like that. Now let me roll it over and see. Oh yeah. This works great. Look at that. If you can read my address, thank a teacher. Look at that. Wow. I can't wait to use this. I think I probably should have looked for some replacement ink, because that's the only thing. I don't know how long this ink will last. But I am that person who, before I throw away any junk mail or anything, I would get a black Sharpie and scribble out my address. So this will make it even easier and quicker for me to do so, and that's why I was excited to get that. So I am looking forward to getting this one. I mean, to using this one. Let's see, a couple more items and we'll be done. This next item, okay, that goes with that. So let me show you this first. Remember this one, right? Okay, so what I got next, this came in a separate bag here. And I'll tell you why I got these. I got 4 pair of underwear. Now, what makes these underwear special is they are leak-proof underwear. And the reason that I got these, they're actually cute. They just have a little border of the different colors. The reason I got these is because in 2023, I made a commitment to drink a gallon of water a day. And as I've been drinking a gallon of water a day, man, my bladder has been held hostage because that water has to come out. And when it's ready to come out, it's ready to come out. And so I've had some close calls because sometimes before the day was over, I was like almost peeing on myself because when you drink like 30 ounces at one time, it's gonna come out. Sometimes not at one time, but like whenever you're not expecting it, you can go release, come back, sit down, and there's more. And if you just hesitate for let me just catch this last 5 minutes of a show or something, and you don't go, then you might, well, for me, I'm saying you, but for me, it was very close on many occasions. So I didn't want to walk around here in some Depends. So I saw these and I'm like, oh, they actually have leak proof. Now they're really made for menstruation, but I said, I'm going to try it and see. It's not anything thick. There's no pad in there. So I'm not sure how they work, but I will let you guys know, like if I have a close call and if this saves me from, because I'm too old to be peeing in the bed. So I was actually curious to see if these really worked, and if they do, it's exciting because they're so thin, as you can see. They don't, and it doesn't feel like any special material in the back where they have this extra piece of fabric. Let me turn it inside out so you can see what they look like. You see that little strip of fabric in there? So that's the leak proof area. And I'm curious to see. I feel like they're really more suited if you're menstruating, but leak proof, liquid is liquid. So and when I say not peeing, I'm not saying a whole situation. I'm just saying just a little dribble before I can get to the toilet, because it's like red. There's so much ready to come out that I just don't want any droplets or anything in my underwear. So I wanted to try these. And so these are gonna go perfect inside. And let's just roll one up and see how it looks in the bag. It actually came 4 of these, came in a set. And then I guess you just roll it up like that and put them in here. Okay, now these I'm glad I'm doing this because see this right here? They're really tight. Kind of struggling to get it in there a little bit. It definitely is going to hold it in place for you, but it's a tight fit, so they're not going to go anywhere. So I guess that's good. But then, hold on, and then the next one looks a little looser, so let's roll this one up and see. Okay, so this one slid in a lot easier. So I guess they're not going to be perfect, but they're going to be great for the gym to allow me to have 4 pair of underwear. So that way when I get out of the shower, I can just put get my clean underwear out of here and put the dirty underwear in one of these bags that you can use for the gym for your dirty clothes or your wet clothes. But anyways, you get the idea. So I'm looking forward to trying these out because even though I enjoy drinking the water, I feel great doing so. When it comes time to have to go to the bathroom, it's pretty painful to have to hold it. So, and I don't want to feel the sensation of peeing on myself. Last two items, I got these Lenovo earphones. Is that what they're called? LivePods, Lenovo LivePods. And they're basically earphones, earplugs, whatever you call them. And obviously this is a dupe for some Apple AirPods. I think that's what they call theirs. It comes with the charging cable and it's kind of small. They look bigger on the site, but that's cool too. That's cool. I don't normally like things in my ears a lot, but maybe these might come in handy when I go to the gym. It's very cute and small, actually. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, though. And then these are the ones, of course, that they all open up like that, and there they are. Now, I hope they're not too fat, because if they're too fat, I'm not going to like them in my ear. So I'm going to have to pair these with my phone and see how they sound. And if they sound great, then I will definitely, look at how small they are. I do like how small on the one hand, because it's going to be easy to carry, but on the other hand, it could also be easy to lose. So I'll have to be extra careful and get a case for them, somewhere secure to keep them. And of course, you just charge it here at the bottom with this cord. You stick it in the bottom, and you need the charger block. And then, or if you can plug it into your laptop or something, you can charge it that way. And the last item I got to go in conjunction with that is this item, which is called, I believe they call it a pen, some kind of pen, multifunctional cleaning kit. So that's what it looks like. And it's for your AirPods or earphones, earbuds, that's what they call them. Cleaning pen. It's called a cleaning pen. And this is cool because it just slides out of the box here and you open it up and it's a little pen that you use to clean your earbuds. It pops out so you can stick this. Let me just demonstrate a little. Okay. So, hold on. Okay, so you take this part, when you pop one out, I guess that gets dirty as well. You use this part to clean down in there like that. So that's what that's for, and to clean all around there, in there, that hole. And then you use the rest to clean, see that sharp point? If you need to get inside this hole, and you need to use that to clean that out. And then there's a little brush also to brush it and just do whatever cleaning that you can, or whatever areas that you need to get to where this little thing can get to it for you. So I thought this was cool to have, especially if you have some earbuds and you're going to be sticking them in your ear, because you know ears are not always clean, and so that non-cleanliness can transfer to stuff that you're sticking in your ear. So I thought this was a great combination of things to get, and they're both small, portable, so you can keep them together wherever you're going to be using them. This next item is so tiny and so small, I almost forgot to show it to you guys. And it is this, and it costs pennies on the dollar. And I bet you're wondering, what is this little thing? Well, it's very useful. It's something that comes in handy, that you never know that you need it until you need it, and then you don't have it. And for the cost of this thing, you have to get one. And with 30% off of it, it's really going to cost you less than a piece of bubble gum. But what it is a ring sizer. And if you're ordering jewelry on the internet, online, and you don't know what your ring size is, this is what it looks like on one end. And it's just like those little zip ties, except for it doesn't stay locked in. So you can use it and reuse it whenever you need to. So you just stick it in there and close it up, something like that. And then size it to your finger. And then it has little, it has the lines like a ruler. So you size it to your finger, and then the arrow shows you where it stops. And that's what your ring finger is. And you can decide if you want it to be snug or half size bigger. But this is definitely something, especially like I say, when you're ordering even on Temu, they have so much jewelry and they have tons of rings. And if you want to be comfortable knowing that you ordered the proper ring size, get this. This is, I mean, I'm telling you, it's so cheap, but it's so useful. So definitely get this for your arsenal. So that's my haul today. Let me just mention, my discount code again is JOY9573. You'll save 30% off of your entire purchase, and that's in addition to the 90% off spring promotions that are going on right now. They offer you free shipping and free returns within 90 days or up to 90 days. And you also can ask about their payment plan. If you don't want to pay up front, you can pay in installments. And what else is important to know about Temu? It's an online shopping place, shopping market. It's kind of like a virtual swap meet, kind of, where there are different buyers that sell some of the same products and then some different products, which is why when you go on the site, you will see sometimes the same item and it could be two different prices. One seller, I said buyer earlier, but I meant sellers. One seller could have a special going on theirs, and the other seller might have it for the regular price, which is why sometimes you'll see price differentiations. But keep in mind that there's 90% off plus 30% off. And if you download the app on your phone, you can use my 30% discount code for a second time. So I think that's everything that you need to know about Temu. If you have any additional questions, please leave it in the comments, and I will follow up with the response as soon as I can. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me any questions, like I say, you have in the comments if you have any questions. All the links to these products will be in the description box as well. And I think that's everything. If there's anything I left off, again, that's what the comment sections are for. Just ask me the question and I will follow up and get back with you. You guys have a great day. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye and have a nice day.